Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we will explore Palantir in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of April, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You certainly do not want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the potential of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 15th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Palantir as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 5.94. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 14.61% since we first identified Palantir as a buy candidate just 8 days ago. This results in an average return of 1.83% per day since it was categorized as a strong buy candidate. The stock is situated at the upper part of a very wide and downward trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $119.34 would initially indicate a slower rate of decline and could potentially signal the beginning of a trend shift. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of negative 5.52% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging from negative 39.32% to negative 0.025%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 182.12%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 98.02% to 254.99% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $223.33 and $400.36. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline, Palantir stock price ended at $112.78 on Friday, after gaining 4.64%. The Palantir stock price gained 4.64% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, rising from $107.78 to $112.78. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it manages to continue this upward trend or take a minor break in the coming days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5.92%, with a low of $106.56 and a high of $112.87. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days, accumulating a total increase of 27.31% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume has increased on the last day along with the price, indicating a positive technical sign, with a total of 566,000 more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 103 million shares were exchanged for approximately $11.57 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $125.41, while the lowest was $20.50. Currently, the price is 10.07%, or $12.63, below the 52-week high of $125.41, which also stands as the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies, with the ticker symbol PLTR, is currently making significant headlines due to developments that could affect its stock performance in both the short and long term. Notably, Palantir's stock is trending upward as it forms a cup base, with earnings on the horizon indicating potential bullish sentiment among investors. Enhanced by strong artificial intelligence trends and a high net dollar retention rate, Palantir seems well positioned to take advantage of favorable market conditions. Furthermore, the recent introduction of a leveraged exchange-traded fund, amplifying exposure to Palantir by 200%, presents an intriguing opportunity for investors. This could lead to increased trading volume and heightened interest in the stock, potentially driving the price higher in the near term, especially as sophisticated traders seek to capitalize on market movements. Conversely, there were concerns surrounding Palantir's valuation. Critics contend that the stock might be significantly overvalued, suggesting a possible downside of 60% based on discounted cash flow analysis. This perspective underscores the necessity for caution given the rapid evolution of the tech landscape. Should market sentiment shift or if actual performance fails to align with ambitious growth expectations, the stock may experience downward pressure. In summary, these developments mark a crucial juncture for Palantir, where the interplay of current momentum and valuation concerns creates the potential for a volatile trading environment in the weeks ahead. Investors should remain vigilant as they navigate these dynamics. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned a buy grade to PLTR, along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, it was reported that William Blair rated PLTR as market perform with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025, it was reported that Bank of America Securities granted PLTR a buy grade, also with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 4th of February, 2025, it was reported that UBS rated PLTR as neutral, accompanied by a hold action. On the same day, Tuesday, the 4th of February, 2025, RBC Capital rated PLTR as underperform, also with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Palantir stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell as well. In terms of return on investment, the analysts recommend a buy rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. Today's chart reveals mostly positive signals. The Palantir stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal arises from the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at levels of $98.95 and $88.80. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, April 4th, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by over 52%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a positive technical indicator. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 15 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 24 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 9 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 213 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $106.26 and $103.83. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this level could result in a decline to the next support level. In this case, Palantir finds support just below today's level at $106.26. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $103.83 and $92.01. This stock may experience significant fluctuations throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Additionally, with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to carry a high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $6.30 between its highest and lowest points, which corresponds to 5.92%. During the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 6.45%. Before we delve into the potential trading levels for Palantir, let us briefly discuss some critical fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A notably high P/E ratio indicates that the stock may be overvalued. Nonetheless, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to exhibit such elevated ratios. Additionally, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates for this report stand at 13 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can have a substantial effect on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Palantir is at $116.66. If you do not currently own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as an opportunity for swing trading. On the downside, Palantir faces its first support level at $106.26. If this support level remains intact, it could be a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 22nd of April, 2025, Taylor Ryan D. conducted an insider purchase of 323,334 shares of stock appreciation rights. On the same day, Glazer David A. also executed an insider purchase of 323,334 shares of stock appreciation rights. On the 3rd of April, 2025, Stat Lauren Elena Friedman conducted an insider sale of 800 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of April, 2025, Moore Alexander D. conducted an insider sale of 3,600 shares of Class A common stock. On the same day, Moore Alexander D. also conducted an insider sale of 9,588 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative with a ratio of minus 36.148. Overall, insiders purchased 4,952,841 shares and sold 10,649,730 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $108.95, which represents a decline of 3.4%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day Relative Strength Index, or RSI, stands at 80, further elevating the risk factor. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 14 days ago. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Palantir presents several positive signals, and even though the stock is currently experiencing a downward trend, we believe it remains a solid choice at these levels. Our outlook for Palantir stock is optimistic as we anticipate strong performance over the next 3 months. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 28th of April, we expect Palantir to open lower by $2.04, starting at $110.74. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree to take full responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.